the library's hottest new game show where we give the clues and you name the story. Today's contestants are some of our very own. We have Miss Nancy and Miss Kristen from the Children's Department, and joining them is our library director, Miss Christine. Will the children's folk have an advantage? We're about to find out. Let's meet them before we get started. Kristen, let's start with you. We know you've been at the library for 6 years now, I believe?
Yeah, about that.
And we know that you and your boys love to travel. Where is your favorite spot to vacation?
We're hoping to go back again this summer as Acadia National Park in Bar Harbor, Maine.
I've heard good things. Wonderful. Well, thanks for joining us today and good luck to you.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Nancy, our knitting ninja. Nancy loves to knit. I want to know, have you been working on anything during this quarantine, Nancy?
I have not. We got a new puppy and we've been busy trying to train the puppy.
And what's the puppy's name?
Winston.
Winston. That's right. Well, good luck to you, Nancy. Thank you for joining us. Christine, how are you feeling today?
I'm doing great. I am very confident. You know, I was a children's librarian before I became the director, so.
This is true. This is true. Well, good luck to you. Let's go ahead and get started. Just a reminder to our viewers at home, you will be privy to the visual clue as well as the audio clue, but our contestants today will only be hearing the audio one. Contestants, you can go ahead and put your blindfolds on now, please. You will each get 4 questions, 30 seconds to answer that question, and the time starts once I begin reading. We will alternate turns, and in the event of a tie, I will draw from my stumper stack, and the first one to shout out the answer will win. What will you win, they ask? That remains to be seen. All right, Kristen, are you ready?
Yes.
Here is the first clue. A biscuit runs away and is chased by lots of people and animals. He tries to cross a river with the help of a sneaky fox. Name that story.
The Gingerbread Man?
The Gingerbread Man is correct. 1 point for Kristen. Great job. Over to you, Nancy. A boy finds a magical lamp with a genie inside. Name that story.
Aladdin?
Aladdin is correct. 1 point for Nancy. Well done. Christine.
Yes.
A girl leaves a prince's palace at midnight, but leaves behind her shoe. Name that story.
Cinderella.
Cinderella is correct, and we are tied after round 1. Each of you gaining a point. Congratulations. We're going to move right along to round number 2. Miss Kristen.
Yes.
A witch casts a spell on a man and turns him into a monster. He's in a castle and eventually falls in love with a very pretty girl. Name that story.
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast is correct. Another point for Kristen. Over to you, Miss Nancy. When some swines leave home, they decide to build their own houses, but a wolf pays them a visit. Name that story.
The 3 Little Pigs.
The 3 Little Pigs is correct. Nancy with another point on the board. All right, Christine.
Yes.
3 hungry animals want some grass to eat, so they decide to cross over a bridge. Name that story.
3 Billy Goats Gruff.
You got it. Ding, 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 ding. All right, and we are still tied after round 2, each of you having 2 points. Miss Kristen, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
A little girl visits her grandmother who looks rather different. She seems to have furry ears, big eyes, and a long nose. Name that story.
Little Red Riding Hood.
Is correct. Very good. Nancy, you're up.
Okay.
Here's your clue. A brother and sister get lost in the woods and are enticed by a gingerbread house. Name that story.
Hansel and Gretel.
Correct. All right, Kristen or Christine, to keep the tie here, you need to get this one correct. Here
All
you
right.
go.
Christine, no pressure.
A little girl gets a special cooking pot and it makes lots and lots of oatmeal. Name that story.
Goldilocks and the Three Bears?
Which is probably what a lot of our friends at home might have said with the whole bowl of porridge, but that's actually incorrect. The correct answer is the magic porridge pot. Have you heard of it?
I have not.
Okay, so the score at the end of round 3 is 3-2, with Nancy and Kristen each having 3 and Christine having 2. Here is our final round. Kristen.
Yes.
When not paid for luring rats out of town, he lures children away instead. Name that story.
The Pied Piper?
Is correct. Congratulations, Kristen. You got all 4 of your points correct. Let's go over to Nancy, see if she can keep her streak going. Nancy, an amphibian retrieves a golden ball from a well for a young royalty. Name that story.
The Frog Prince.
Is correct. Nancy with 4 points. So we will have a tie here. Christine, I'm going to go ahead and give you your last question anyway, just to see if you could get it.
Okay.
An old man plants a root vegetable, but can't pull it up himself because it grows so big. Name that story.
Jack and the Beanstalk?
Another really good guess, but it is incorrect. This is the story of the great big turnip.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Maybe not as popular, but still considered a classic. All right, thanks for playing, Christine. We're going to go ahead, though, and do our tiebreaker round for Kristen and Nancy. I have to draw from my stumper stack. So let me just see here. Okay, are you ready? Again, it's the first one to shout out the correct answer. Friends at home, I don't have a visual clue for you either, so you're all on this audio only. Good luck. Here's your clue. Bubble, bubble, pasta pot, boil me some pasta nice and hot. I'm hungry and it's time to sup. Boil me some pasta to fill me up.
Stregonona.
Is correct. Congratulations to Miss Nancy. You may take off your blindfolds. Congratulations. Christine and Kristen, we do have some nice parting gifts for you behind stage. Thank you again for joining us. We do appreciate it. Nancy, please select envelope 1, envelope 2, or envelope number 3.
I'm going to go with 3.
Lucky number 3. Let's find out where she's going. As a reminder to our viewers at home, lucky winners of Name That Story get to take a trip to a all-expense paid trip to a fantasy land. Which one will it be? Nancy is going to Valeria. Friendly fairies flit, frisky frogs flip, and a feast fills the fields for forever. Not a bad prize, right, Nancy?
Sounds fantastic. Thank you.
We hope you enjoy it. We hope you enjoy that with your family this summer. Thanks again for playing. Thanks all of you at home for playing. We're going to leave you tonight with a commercial about Summer Learning 2020. So pay close attention, and we'll see you next time.